2021 has been great for video games. Back to back to back to back slappers. Just in January, we got Hitman 3, Cyber Shadow, and the re-release of Scott Pilgrim, which is very hard. Then in February, we got Little Nightmares 2 and Mario Bowser's Fury. In March, we got Loop Hero, It Takes Two, and Monster Hunter Rise, which got rid of all the matchmaking fuckery of Monster Hunter World. Then April went crazy, and we got Returnal. Returnal is like Groundhog's Day in space, and it sparked another classic discussion from game critics on why there should be an easy mode in games because game critics are children apparently. April also had the return of Pokemon Snap and Nier Replicant. May had Resident Evil Village, which is even better than Resident Evil 7 and might be on par with 4. I just want to say, when you get to this room, turn the game off because it gets too scary. Another game that came out in May was Biomutant, which I already talked about in another video. Go watch it. Then there was the new Subnautica sequel that people have been enjoying. There's also the game Knockout City, which looked really bad, but people say it was pretty good, so I don't know, maybe it is good. And now we're in June. And June is going nuts. On June 1st, which is my birthday, we had Griftlands, which is a card game that I actually enjoy. Then on June 11th, we had Guilty Gear Strive and Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Then on June 25th, we're getting both Scarlet Nexus and Mario Golf. You know what else we got in June? E3. And Xbox did pretty good at E3. They announced like 100 games and all of them are going to be on Game Pass. Let's take a look at some of the games they announced with a 2021 release date. Battlefield 2042 will probably be the shooter that I'm going to buy this year. In my opinion, Battlefield is way more fun than Call of Duty because they actually try. Call of Duty feels more like the same game over and over, but Battlefield keeps trying to add in new things so that it's actually fun. Psychonauts 2 is finally given a release date after years of waiting. 12 Minutes is a game where you have like 12 minutes to solve a murder or something. I'm not really sure, but it looks really interesting. Back 4 Blood is a spiritual successor to Left 4 Dead, and that sounds awesome. Oh yeah, and there was another game that was given a release date. Oh right, Halo Infinite. The multiplayer of this game looks like it is so much fun. Oh my god. The gameplay of the multiplayer trailer kind of looks like Halo 3, and I'm sure that's what fans have been wanting. Xbox also announced a bunch of 2022 games, like Starfield finally got a release date, alongside Stalker 2 and Slime Rancher 2. I'll probably be buying one of these games. Probably Slime Rancher. Square Enix and Ubisoft were also at E3. Square Enix also announced this Guardians of the Galaxy game, which sounds cool, but I'm also afraid that it's going to turn out like that shitty Avengers game because Square Enix sucks. They also announced a Nier mobile game. Okay, Ubisoft, these guys are one of the laughing stocks of the gaming world. So let's see if they proved everyone wrong by showing off a cool game. God damn it, Ubisoft. I mean, that Mario Rabbids game looks pretty cool though, so I mean, I guess I can't complain. They also showed off some more Far Cry 6 stuff, which I'm very excited for. Far Cry's always been a fun game to me because the open world's so unpredictable. The story in these games though, suck. I'm hoping Ubisoft can finally make a good Far Cry story because the last one was really bad. They also showed off Rainbow Six Extraction, which I'm very worried about. I don't think they can pan this weird concept out to hold anyone's attention. This game is a spin-off of a game mode from Rainbow Six Siege, and they're saying that it's worth $60, which is really dumb. I can see this game releasing and nobody playing it and just sticking with Rainbow Six Siege. And then on day 4, Nintendo came out and destroyed everyone in like 5 minutes. Nintendo came out and announced Metroid Dread, which is the first 2D Metroid game in 19 years. This game was also supposed to come out in 2004, but it never came out and they're finally releasing it, and it's coming out in October, so that sounds great. I will definitely buy that. They also announced a new Mario Party game and a new WarioWare game for later this year, which both sound really fun. Also, the new Pokemon games are coming out in November. They didn't talk about them, but I'm excited for them. And they talked about Breath of the Wild 2. Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be the greatest game of all time. I'm calling it here. I'm so excited for this game. Oh my god. The verticality of the map is so cool. And that scene where like Link was skydiving, like, oh my god. This is going to be the greatest game ever. And Sony didn't do anything for E3 this year, which kind of sucked. So that means we got no news on Deathloop, Kena, or Horizon. There's also some other games coming out later this year that I'm excited for, like Dying Light 2, and there's possibly going to be an Evil Dead game that looks really cool. And what else is there? Oh, Madden 22.
I told you it's game over. Only like you in your suburb. Had to cut you off, now I don't give a fuck about you.